Great and beautiful morning and evening to you all, wherever you are joining me at this moment. Welcome to a 390 edition of Investdata Trading Academy live with Ambrose. Yes, this is the first trading day of the new week, the first full trading week for the month of February. And I will tell you that the international markets are missed as we speak now. When I mean means, we're seeing that Asia market is flat and that of Europe is in green. It closed positive this morning, and US is down slightly down. As market players continue to analyze the statement of the Fed chairman and also taking position in tech stocks. But in Europe, we saw that the numbers that hit the market remain upbeat in terms of performance. We saw many companies there posting a positive number. Even those in biscuit manufacturing, which is full consumer goods, we are seeing numbers emanating there that are in green in that environment. It tells you that the market players around the globe are adjusting around what information in the market and also positioning for this earning peak that we are in, both globally and locally. This is what that is a kind of guiding investors as we speak. On that note, both players locally and internationally are looking at these earnings that are coming from different markets to make informed decisions. Like I said earlier, that Asia open money trading on what flat because on the strong labor market data that came from US with that also kind of boost the chairman statement that the economy is strong and that also slow down the possibility of what the rate cut that is coming and the people are expected to come in March. And also the chairman have come boldly to say, come, we are not don't expect rate cut to come next MPC to come in March, but they're going to fix their eyes on what on data. And they have said it last year that they're going to look at what is happening, information coming from different sector of the economy, guiding what is happening. And that job the data came and that also confirmed that the economy there is strong and that also have changed market expectation and also that's what we're seeing a kind of trying to reposition among traders that we are seeing in the midst of wave of earnings coming in Asia, coming in US, and also coming in Europe. Africa is not left behind. We are seeing series of numbers hitting our own market here. Despite most of them are unaudited account, we are entering already the month of January of February, where we expect to see more audited account that also come with what with dividend recommendation or announcement from board of this company that will shape the market. That trend has continued in that mature economy, and that trend we're hoping to see here also. This is why we are seeing that the market, in those environments are shaky, but still some people are taking advantage of the mood of the market there to take profit, while some are using to reposition their portfolio to go to other industry. That is what is happening, and I believe this trend will continue. Even as we know earlier that China economy have shown sign of of slow growth, even when the government are also making moves to put stimulus in place. But knowing that the world largest economy have kept rates unchanged, and also there is already a signal that the come March meeting, the likelihood of rate cut is not there. That's also what is also checking a lot of movement in the market, and the commodity market is not left behind. Even in Japan, where we are seeing even that the body language of the bank there trying to also adjust their rate, even if they left it unchanged for in that negative in the last one, but they are still signal that they are likely to do the what we call adjustment to come to normal rate pattern, which every player in that market is also interpreting. But if you look at the what we call the purchasing manager index that came out from that environment, especially the service sector, shows that there's also growth in Japan. And that is expected also to be better in the month of February. That is what also making that also market a bit stable in that environment. Don't forget I told you earlier that the farm market have hit at the 4 years high before coming down. But what we are seeing also the activities we are seeing now in the tech company is also putting that market also in the in a positive light, even though it's not too strong, but because of this expectation. But also, if you look at what is happening in the commodity market, which we know that crude oil is the major market in that commodity market. Other products also matter, but crude oil because it has a way of influencing economic activities globally. That is why all eyes are still on that because of this expectation of rate cut before and also shifting it. It's also have slowed down kind of speculation activities in the and that's the crude oil market. Even also, as we are seeing activities, of this conflict in Middle East, and that is ongoing, in also in Europe, in Europe again. These are the things that is shaping the market. And don't forget, there's an attack, on U.S. Road and Put also was still exaltation, but now I was hearing that there's a partial, ceasefire between, Israel and and Gaza. All these are the things that is going to shape the market. But as we speak now, we saw that last week oil closed low on the loss. This morning it's just choppy and a bit flatty as we speak now. There's no change in oil price now because of players in that market, and also reading, the outcome of OPEC saying they are not going to increase or cut output at this time. But these are the things we expect to shape the market for oil market. But for me, like I tell you, what price feed on mostly is what it is earnings, and this is the season. And I tell you, it will shape the market. Now that mature market we have seen in Europe, rates remain unchanged from European central bank. It's unchanged. All eyes are that of England. I tell you, for Australia that is coming this week, they're likely also to leave it unchanged. We have seen that if the largest economy has given that signal, that's right to see what we're going to see in that matured economy. But here we had our CBN governor down here today, through Arise TV today. I listened to him. He had given us already a sign that there will be rate hike, coming MPC meeting. Don't forget that in November when he was talking at the bankers committee, banker banking association, then he mentioned that yes, they're going to be 2 quarter of what of rate hike before we start seeing stability. But now he also from the statement he made that the cankerworm, inflation has gone high, and what is next for them is to check this inflation. And you can see that in Nigeria, we have increased rate from almost 2 years now. We have not seen the impact on inflation. As the more we are increasing rate, the more inflation is also going because of the what is instability also in the FS market, where people are importing inflation to the economy. Cost of goods remain high, and I believe that is what the board is. That the only way to go if you are going to increase rate also to attract hot money in terms of foreign portfolio investor and also direct investment to the economy? Is it for the growth of the economy? And also, don't forget that that the last level of government just advise government, if the government, the fiscal authority is not generating money from the economy, what are they going to do? Yes, for me, I think investors should look at this. Because if there's rate hike in February, another meeting is coming also in March, are they going to watch what's going to happen, in February, between February and March before they come out? These are what we should do. That means at this any season that we're in the period season, let investors take advantage of it to see where they can buy low and sell high. And also those that are positioned for long term for dividend income should know those companies that are into constant dividend payment, either interim or full year. How you can start planning your trade, knowing that these activities of the fiscal and the monetary policy, economic data as the way of shaping the market, you must factor into your decision. Don't forget that this earnings season is the peak of earnings in Nigeria, because most companies that have December year end announce their dividend, and that is why it's different from other quarterly earnings season for almost the same pattern. But because dividend will come, and if the numbers look attractive, that also will change the face of the market. But I believe that month of February, I've said at the beginning, at the forecast I will give, that we're going to see oscillation. This oscillation will continue. Mixed market, profit taking, position taking, all this will happen in the market. But you know your investment objective, and that is why you must trade your plan at any given time. Trade your plan because it's very, very important. Yes. Before we go to our local market, I told you African market is mixed, which we are seeing that NGS opened the first full trading week of February in green. For me, it's a good one. It's a sign that our market is trying to recover and also break out the last 105,005.83 that it tested for pulling back. Now we're already seeing this around there, 104, 800 and something this morning before adjusting down. We'll come to the chart to see where the market is going. But the information I'm seeing, when I can tell you the information on the chart, was seeing the signal of what this chart pattern also signal of what it represents, what is the pattern. Because any market, if you're able to read chart patterns, you interpret it, it gives you an insight to what to do at the right time. But before we go there, I want to quickly look at the numbers that have hit the market so far. Yes, they are unaudited account, but these numbers will guide investor what to do, especially those that are from financial service and other services who have seen numbers are standing. This morning, we're going to look at what the number that were released by LPN Holdings, PLC, and also that of Massad. We'll start with LPN Holdings. Yeah, if you look at this number, I'll tell you this is an impressive number from the LPN Holdings, which is a First Bank and all those stuff. Now, you can see this is a holding company. you can see the impact of holding company on this result. And that is why many banks, financial have gone holding after they dropped the license of universal banking. Indirectly, they come back to the market with a holding company to make sure that they find way of boosting their earnings. They won't depend on interest income again, their core business, so that they can earn money on that. That is why, as a trader, now we are seeing to expect what the CBN going to do in the coming MPC. Why is going to empower this bank? Yes, if there's a hike, the financial sector has the way of benefit from it. What will be the exposure of them in terms of non-performing loan when rate is high, and also people are unable to to pay back their loan? There's a way you can balance it. The people that are generating more funds from what non-interest income, how are they going to do more? Or those that are as conglomerate of companies that contribute to the bottom line, how you know? That's why I said investors should continue to follow us, that as we see things unfolding, I'm going to share how you do, because I tell you this year, if you remember that it will be a year of continued portfolio rebalancing, sector rotation, also moving from one stock sector to sector, because as policy is coming from the monetary policy, coming from the fiscal policy, it needs to work. How is it going to impact on industry, on a company, and you have to navigate. Like we are saying that this banking sector is overregulated, but still there's opportunity to make money in that sector. But you have to work, balance your portfolio to mean that your exposure to banking sectors or is not much. If you see another opportunity, you can come back there. This is why you want to look at rebalancing. That's why money management in trading is very, very, very key, as you also look at what is happening in the market. Here, if you look at the number, I will say that the gross earnings for this holding company moved from 805 billion to 1.5 trillion. For me, it's a good one. Almost 89% up in the green. For the top line, which is the gross earnings, this translates to 309.9 billion profit for 2023 against 136.2 billion in 2022. That translates to 128% up, which is good. You can see above this your strong three-digit growth. For me, it's a good one. And also, if you look at earning per share moved from 3 naira 79 kobo to 8 naira 63 kobo for the period of what of 12 months. This is a strong number indeed. And also profit margin for the period has improvement, which also this company, the asset quality has also improved, in the process, that the profit margin moved from 16.9 to 20.4. For me, it's a good one. And if you come back and look at the ratio that are very important, to the for the regulators, look at the loan to deposit has also improved to surpass the regulators' requirement 65.6, which you know that the requirement for the regulator is 65% of your what loan to deposit, and that's from 61.3 the previous year. For me, it's a great movement. The balance sheet of the holding company remain robust, which is good. The total deposit and total assets also improved significantly within the period of 12 months. But one thing that is very clear, that investors know that the dividend policy of this company is low compared to what they are compared to their price. If with the new chairman we are seeing, then the turn around, we have to also factor it in. But one thing that the bank can show strength, this is a bank that made a provision of almost 200 billion, 200 billion for bad loan in case. For me, it's a good one against 68.6 billion they made in 2022. Almost 137 or 139 growth in provision. But see, you are seeing this huge profit at the end of the day. Fine, this exposure also tell you the quality of assets they have and what they are envisaging to manage the risk going to the future. Because if they continue to hike rate from this program, they are exposing the most of this bank to non-performing loan. Already they have forming provision for 2029, and we want to see how they're going to also go in 2023. This is very, very important for us. And I believe that if you look at the result very well, you can also notice that the non-interest income also supported this result. It boosted it up very strongly, that it moved from almost 137% growth to 599.7 billion for those that period. It tells you that this essence of people going to work into holding company. For me, like I said, you know why you are in the stock on the strength of earnings of 8 naira. The possibility of dividend is here if the regulators will approve, and also the level of exposure also, and what they are seeing, as also in the line of work capitalization in the industry. Let's wait and see. But for this company, you know where they are coming. The last payment they did was 50 kobo. Are they moving to 50 kobo to 1 naira, which is 100% growth in payout at a price of 28, 27? Consider. Yes, these are the things that you should factor in as a trader or investor in this kind of company to know where they are going. But another one that's very, very important and very impressive for me is Master Insurance. I can see that Master Insurance remain a leader in the sector. We have seen that the insurance company have almost shown shoulder to shoulder with the banks in terms of performance, not in terms of either going to trillion turnover or not. No, we can see that there's improvement in that industry significantly this period. But you, as an investor or trader, where are you going to pitch your tent? Are you going to pitch your tent with the leaders in that industry? We have seen that NEM and the Mansard are standing. We are seeing stock like Conhol, ICO. These are names that we are seeing consistent dividend payment in this insurance company. If that consistency continue, that means we expect to see a better dividend from the numbers we have seen so far. And also that is also a kind of hope that the sector has no strength, capacity to take more risk, and that will bring more business for them also. Knowing that they part of the new, last year change in premium is also a plus, and that will continue. For me, it's a time for investors or players in the market to start looking towards that industry and see how you can position in those ones that are even their price are low and we are seeing performance, because as the performance continue to improve consistently on quarter by quarter basis into the new year 2024 as we are seeing now, that also will change the face of those prices. That means it's a guide for you to know exactly what to do. For Mazda, if you look at the gross premium for the period, gross premium also moved from 69 billion to 69 billion to 86, sorry. 69 billion to 86.5 billion in 2023. That's about 25% up in the green. And that translates to what? 14.1 billion against 2.6 billion in 2022. Yes, you can say that the profit account was supported by, I will tell you, income for investment and others like asset FS gain has boosted that performance. But as far as investment is has contributed significantly to that FS and all those stuff, for me it's a plus. Don't forget that anywhere in the world it is insurance that holds what the bank, because insurance premium and the pool of funds, and this pool of funds they invest. And let mark you, like I said, that the body language of government is going to what going to see rate hike. If there's rate hike in the economy, insurance is going to be part of it, are going to benefit from it, because the instrument where they play, there will be increment what in the yield. That will be a plus for them. And we know that Mansard is a strong investment company in terms of what, even as a insurance company, they have good management in terms of investment. For that, I see possibility that this end we're seeing will be sustained in 2024. That makes it a stock that you should watch. For me, for those that are thinking medium and long, is very, very important, because dividend was that even dividend in the industry, they're the highest dividend payment they are paying company in that industry. The next day is named 30 kobo, they pay 36 kobo. Already they are paying 6 kobo for this year. As we are saying, this translates to what? To EPS of what? Of 2 naira 20 kobo against 40 kobo. And don't forget, last year they paid 36 kobo, they have to put out in their reserves to pay, and now they are having almost 2 naira 20 kobo. What will be the kind of dividend they pay to their shareholder? You need to, I'll tell you that the balance sheet of this company is healthy and strong. Their return on equity or investment has also improved to 36.2% for 2023 against around the 11 point in 2022. This tells you that this company is going so well. It's an insurance company. I see a lot of potential working for them. For me, this is where investors should also look at to see how they can take advantage of where we expect to see what good payout from this company. Yes, most of our time we quickly look at what the market is doing. But not talk much because I say let me share this earnings that will give insight on what to do, especially as we're looking forward to see their numbers. If you look at the chart here, the chart is making higher highs. It put back, but where we are seeing now, already seeing what we call a double top in chart analysis, in technical analysis. Double top is a two sign. Either there will be a breakout or what? A pullback. When there's a breakout, that means the market will on a breakout with a good volume, and the breakout is the peak of 105,005.83. When it breaks this out and continue, that but as to speak now, it's almost as 104,800 and something this morning. It tested, but it had pulled back to around 104,000, 104,728. You can see this is the state of the market right now as we speak. This is what you need to know as a trader or investor in any market. You must know what is happening in the market where you are playing, so that it will give you more room. But with the chart we are seeing now, there's already a sign of what? Of a correction here. When you see a double top tells you the market more likely pull back. It came there until it break this other as well. See a new trend has continued. But if it fail to break this point, you're going to see what? A correction. But because we are entering the peak of any season, we might see a breakout depending on the strength of the numbers we're expecting. Because the ones that came already, we have seen inside of missed number and positive number. For those that come with dividend income, how the number is going to look like, that will support the market to this breakout. But if you touch and come down, that will also bring correction as we speak. Right now, like because that's very good to be in a live market, we are seeing that the index has adjusted down from almost 104 836 to 104 541.19. Market is up by 119, no 0.96, up by no 0.18, almost a 0.2. This is the state of the market right now. But if you look at the gainers and losers, the top gainers and losers, you will see that I think that on the market is having a positive market breadth. We're seeing 30 gainers against just 18 losers at this hour because of the state of the market. But I see that people are still buying. We're seeing more buyer in the market. But if you look at the loser chart, we're seeing that Conhol has pulled back to one naira 45 kobo, losing almost 7.6, followed by Guinea Insurance. We're seeing Fidelity in that pulling back. Also Sterling Bank and Jahis Bank. These are the top losers in the market right away. But if you look at the gainers, we're seeing the Capri is leading, followed by the Cornerstone. We're seeing also Ella Lake, and also we're seeing May and Baker and Mayor Paint. These are the ones that are on the gainer start. But if you look at terms of volume, we're seeing another volume of almost 320.39 million shares traded by the FBN holding. We'll just explain the result. Also look at transport following by 38 point, sorry, transport following by 28.6 million shares. We're seeing also Nigeria Brewery 27.4 million shares. Owando has traded at 14.90 now. Also traded about 22.1 million shares this morning, and Universal Insurance there 12.3 million at 42 kobo. This is the activity in the market. Like I told you, looking at the chart already, the chart has given a sign. This I'll tell you when I mean because of our time, I won't go further than here. But tomorrow on Wednesday, we'll continue more on the chart. But you can see that the chart has formed a double top. This double top signal another correction or a breakout. But because we're in this season, like I said earlier, let's say that there's a breakout. This is what the state of the market right now as we speak. On this note, I will say thank you for your time. We look forward to see on Wednesday to continue on this. For those that are in buy and sell signal already, the signal for this week is there. You can log in to work for the stock to buy and stock to sell for the week and stock to hold. They are already there on the on the membership platform. Log in with your login details and get involved. On Wednesday, hopefully, we'll continue from here. And on this note, I will say thank you and enjoy the rest of your trading day. Bye.